The Cleveland Cavaliers hit a pretty big milestone, clinching 60 wins this season, the first time that they've hit that number since losing LeBron James to the Lakers. And now they are looking ahead to the playoffs and hoping for home court advantage. YSN Live's DJ Yokley is back with us to talk about the team and their potential. Pretty exciting times.
Oh, wonderful times, right? Anytime that you could talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers potentially having the #1 seed, anytime you win 60 games, it's a good time to be in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah, it's so exciting. I love the vibe, especially when you're inside the stadium. It's a really fun game to go to, so it makes it even better when they're doing well. In fact, they beat the LA Clippers on Sunday at home. That was when they got that 60th win, so that's only the third time in franchise history. DJ, how important is this to the franchise? Because the coach said he wasn't expecting the season to pan out this successful.
Yeah, I think you plan for success and then you adapt along the way. And I don't think anybody had it in their on their bingo card that the Cavs were going to win 60 games, be four and a half games up with 7 games to go, and potentially the #1 seed. But when you have players like Donovan Mitchell, who's averaging 24 points a game, Darius Garland not far behind him with 21 points a game, Mobley's at somewhere between 18 and 19. And you're getting it done as a team and not just one superstar and the rest are just role players. You're going to have a chance. And we talked earlier, they're the third best odds to win the NBA championship right now. So, you don't want to get too far over your skis, but the Cavs really are playing the best basketball out of anybody in the NBA.
Yeah, would you say it's also their defense? I mean, we know that they can shoot. So what are they doing on the court that you think makes them stand out against the other teams as they're running their plays as they head into the playoffs?
So I think they're distributing better than anybody in the league. When you look at what they're able to do, they've got Garland that's got almost 7 assists a game. Mitchell's doing his thing with almost 5. Jerome is at 3.3. But they're keeping other teams off the boards, too. They're making sure that they're getting these rebounds, which in turn will give them more opportunities to score, and they're doing it at a high clip. I mean, being able to shoot the 3 ball the way that they have done, with Craig Porter Jr. almost hitting every other shot that he puts up, is a good place to be if you're the Cleveland Cavaliers heading into the playoffs.
And they're just 4.5 games, like you said, ahead of the Celtics to take the top seed in the Eastern Conference. And they're going up against the Knicks on Wednesday, so they have some time to rest. They're going to get ready for that. Wondering if you think that matchup will be tough to power through, or is it going to be smooth sailing?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're talking about teams in the East, again, the Cavs have a great record. But there's going to be teams that are seasoned, that have veterans, that understand that you don't necessarily have to be the #1 seed in order to go to the NBA Finals. One of those teams, obviously, the Celtics. They are the team that won the NBA championship. They took home the trophy last year. They're going to be dangerous. And, I know the Cavs have the advantage on them this year. But when you're in the playoffs, everything is different. And the veteran experience that the Celtics have and they bring to the table could be something that gives them an advantage. But, again, the distribution that the Cavs have had all season long, the chemistry that they've built, I think they're going to have something to say about it.
And, either way, they're going to be playing, like you said, in the playoffs. How do you think it could go if they get outside of the East? Who's really going to be the tough ones to go up against?
I mean, there's one team and one team alone in the West that stands out. That's the Oklahoma Thunder. And they are, I think 18 games in front of everybody in the West. That's the odds-on favorite to win the NBA championship. So everybody's got their eyes set on that. But like I said, anything's possible when you get to, a big-time series. It's not just one game. It's not a national championship basketball type setting, one and done. You get to play over the course of a 5-game, 7-game series in order to see who really is the best. And to win 4 games is something special.
Oh, yeah. And I know you're following it closely, so we'll check back in with you when we talk playoffs because it's not that far off from now. Spring is here, so is playoff and basketball season. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Lindsay.